Here we go. Welcome again to our Tuesday night healing service with First United Spiritualist Church. I invite everyone to join me in the opening prayer. Divine Spirit, thank you for bringing us together in this gathering tonight, and for Rickie's presence and her beautiful healing offering. Help us all to deepen our connection to our heart, to find the wisdom there, allowing it to guide us in our daily life, to feel the love in our hearts, allowing it to surround and nourish ourselves and all those in our circle of life. Bless our gathering tonight. Let the collective healing energy of our group hold us and bring to each of us what we need on our healing path right now. And let it also hold all those in need of extra healing energy, so they might know that they are not alone and that they are supported by many. And let the collective energy of our group also hold all of humanity, to be a call back to all to return to love, care, and peace. May your light touch the hearts of all people and remind us all that we are loved, that we are all cared for, and that we are all perfect in your light. Blessings to us. May we be gentle and compassionate to ourselves so that we may be compassionate to others, and love and forgive easily. With deep gratitude. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. And it is with great pleasure that I introduce Rickie Avitan, who has offered many healing services at our church. She has dedicated her life to healing and is a retired nurse. She is a gifted healer and medium. And I will turn it over to you, Rickie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for a beautiful opening prayer, a prayer that is going to lead us into today. Welcome, everybody. Today, as I went for a walk, I received an inspiration to talk about spiritual healing. And I asked why spiritual healing, why the topic for today. And many of us coming for Tuesday night healing, spiritual healing. So I wanted to talk about what is actually spiritual healing. And then afterwards we will do a guided and invite our healers to give us healing. So let's do a screen share. It's going to be a portion of a teaching, and then we'll do the healing. Just before I start, how many of you here are healers? 1, 2, 3. How many of you think you are healers? Wonderful. Well, I want to give you some news. Each and every one of you is a healer, because each and every one of you is a spirit. I am certain that each and every one of you has made prayer in one way or the other, So when you pray in a certain way, your way, whichever way it might be, you're evoking the healing energy. I pray for this certain person to get healing. I pray for my path. I pray for the universe. So you're evoking the healing and those who are working in the universe and with you. Remember, each and every one of you is a spirit. So by setting up the intention to become a healer, I am making that connection, developing this relationship with the universal healers, those who are working with each and every one of us to be a channel. So let us look at some definition of, we're going to do a screen share. So everybody can see okay? Good. So spiritual healing takes place, spirit healers, through the spiritual healer, the medium, to the spirit of the person who needs the healing. So spirit, through spirit, to spirit. Spirit, through spirit, to spirit. All healing comes from God. All healing comes from God into the spirit, into the spirit guide, through the spirit, to spirit. All healing is divine from God. Some work not with spirit healer using the magnetic field, which is different, but today we're going to talk about the spiritual healing from the spirit world. So spiritual healing is a benefit, and it can benefit all living thing, human, animal, nature, everything that's created by God on earth can be healed, can receive the healing energy. All spiritual healing, remember, it's a flow. It's a flow of energy. So a definition of spiritual healing is a form of healing. We use forces and energies from the world of spirit channeled through spiritual healing, a medium, by putting our hands, by using a prayer, a direction, a thoughts, or from a distance, or by contact, or by absent healing, which we'll talk about in a moment. So it's a flow of energy force from spirit world through the medium, the spiritual healer, into the directed energy, nature, someone who needs the healing, a pet, whoever it is that you are giving the healing to. A prayer, which I am certain that each and every one of us made a prayer in one form or the other. So a prayer is a form of attunement, a connection, a sincere and positive. So in order for me to make that connection, my prayer has to be sincere, coming from the heart. Truly, a sincere prayer will evoke and will make this energy flow into whoever you're directing that healing energy. So setting up the intention, the person or the animal or the object or whatever it is that you want to give healing to, making the connection, setting up the intention, and sending the prayer to whoever you want to send the prayer to. I remember I was taking a classes, loving kindness with Master Kamela Masters, and it was a 3 days in UBC, the Asian Center. And she has the Hermitage in Hawaii, and a fire broke. She was living right at the bottom. The Hermitage is right at the bottom of a volcano, and there was a fire that was engulfing everything. And she was telling the story that the whole village came together and began to pray. Pray for rain, pray for rain, pray for rain. And it was summer, there is no rain, and rain began. It began to rain, and that fire just vanished. So there was the power of the prayer, the sincere prayer that evoked the forces energy, and the fire was vanished, and the village and the houses were saved. There was a very touching story that I will never forget when she was telling us the story. So thoughts are energy. Everything made of energy. A thought energy from the spirit world requested and aimed to another form of energy. So I am thinking I would like to send healing to whoever it is I'm directing the healing energy, my thoughts, evocation, and sending. Okay, so the thought is powerful. I'm setting up the intention, the thought, the intention, and the sending. Now, let's say I have a back pain and you're a friend of someone who is having a back pain, and you start to pray and you say, please, can you take this back pain away from my friend? Fine. But it might be that that healing energy needs to flow somewhere else. That there is a cause to the back pain. So as I'm praying and I'm setting up my intention, my thoughts directed towards that person with the back pain, that healing energy might flow into a completely different area, to the root cause of that back pain. So it's really wonderful to remember that when we make a prayer and a thought, you want to allow the energy to flow into whatever it is that it needs to go in order to heal that back pain. So let's say that person has a trauma when he or she were young, and that caused that back pain. An emotional, a spiritual, a trauma that is not related to the back pain, but it is coming and surfacing as a back pain. The spirit healers know what is the root cause that's causing, for example, the back pain. So I want to set up the intention and send that prayer, that thought, that healing energy, and say, let it be to wherever that person healing needs to flow. Let it flow freely. Let it flow freely through me, through that person, or whoever it is, the path, whoever it is that you're sending the healing to. Okay, so the thought is extremely powerful. Okay. So atonement, you probably heard that word numerous times. Everything has frequency in the world, vibration. Everything is vibration and frequency. Everything is vibration and frequency. So a spiritual healer increases their vibration. Spirit healers lowering their vibration and allowing the flow. Okay, so how do we increase our vibration? Simply by sitting in the power, sitting and in meditation, stilling the mind, going within and expanding our energy. And as we're expanding our energy, we blend with our spirit healers and setting the thoughts and allowing the direction to go into wherever it is we are sending the healing energy to. Okay, atonement, we're sitting, stilling the mind, requesting, evoking, praying, sending your thoughts into the spirit world. God, you don't have to be a medium to pray to God. Dear Father God, help my friend who is in great need of healing. Please let me be your channel. Please let me be your instrument. Please may that person be healed. May this healing energy flow into wherever it is that it needs to go. Let me be an instrument. Let me be a channel. So I'm tuning into the spirit world, and I'm sitting in meditation. You can sit in meditation daily, which is wonderful way to create stillness, healing of your own mind, body, and spirit. So I'm focusing my intention and allowing that energy to flow. And remember, setting up the intention and the direction and the prayer. And the prayer can be whichever form you wish it to be. Whichever form you wish it to be. There is no script to pray. All it needs to be sincere prayer, a loving prayer, a compassionate prayer, a caring prayer, a belief that the prayer will bring outcome that that person needs. Not the outcome that I want to have for that person, but the outcome that that person needs for their healing. So we're just sending that healing. We're allowing, we put ourselves as an instrument, as channels, without waiting for an outcome. Spirit world knows best what that person needs. And that healing may not come right away. It may come later. But you have made that connection, God, spirit world, you, and into that person, whoever it is that you're sending the healing to. Healing circles, I have given a bit of an example earlier. Sitting in healing circles, it's wonderful, the power of the community. We had last year a group of us, we call it the Power of 8, and we sat every Monday at about 6:15, and we had people on the healing list, and we just sat together, different places in each one in their own home, and we sent healing, directed healing to that person. And the person they were aware of the healing was standing to them at that time, and the results were remarkable, absolutely remarkable results. So if there is someone in your life that need healing in particular, ask your family member, your friends to sit together, set up a certain time, day or night, get the consent of that person, their spirit wanting, I wish to receive the healing. So then it's open, it's an open channel, and set up and send that healing together. So the power of that energy directed to that person is incredible. So I would love if there is someone in your life that needs healing in particular, set up a group of people, and it doesn't have to be on Zoom or on phone or anything. You can just say, today at 8 p.m. we're going to be sitting and sending healing to Rickie. Rickie needs healing, and it doesn't need to be a particular area in her body, mind, or spirit, because spirit world knows, and they will direct that energy. But what you did, you opened the channel. It's like you make that telephone call. God, my friend needs healing. Please, can you send that healing? So you open that channel of light, of communication between this world and this world, simply by you willing to be a channel. Please remember, each and every one of you is a spirit. Each and every one of you is a spirit, is a loving spirit that carries God within. So it's from spirit, through spirit, to spirit. From spirit, through spirit, to spirit. Okay? There's contact healing. So when you go to church and people put their hands on your shoulder and they do healing, that's contact healing and connecting to spirit and giving healing. There's a distant healing and absent healing. Distant healing, when you in the room with the same person, but no touch, and absent when the person is somewhere else, can be across the country. I was sending healing to my sister in Israel. She had some injury, and I sat and I literally saw her in front of me, and the results were wonderful. Wonderful. Simply, I sat and I prayed, Dear Father God, please send her what she needs. Dear Father God, find your ways of connecting. Find your ways. How you can achieve and invest in your health. And so by you atoning, sitting in the power, sitting in meditation, eating healthy, drinking well, water, hydrating yourself, you are in a good physical condition to be a conduit to spirit world. To be a conduit to spirit world. Have a good sleep. Because if I'm tired and I'm not drinking enough and I'm eating poorly and I have lots of worries in my mind, it's difficult. It's a little bit more challenging. It's not impossible, but it's a bit more challenging to be a channel, a pure channel. So we want to look after ourselves, eat well, go for these wonderful walks, find ways if there are worries or stress, particularly now in our life, find ways to lessen it, to lessen it. So I'm going to stop the screen share. Oh, there is everybody. And what I would like to do now is go into healing time. So we're going to bring our healers, connect to God, and be a channel to yourselves and to those who may need healing in your lives. So let us close our eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And release. And dear Father God, let us be a channel. Let us be an instrument as we invite angels. We invite Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Michael. We invite the Master. We invite all the Buddha and Bodhisattvas. We invite the healers who are working with us. Open your hearts to receive the healing. Let it flow to where it needs to go. No limitation, no boundaries. Let it flow. Open your heart. Be a channel. Let the angels do their work. Let our spirit guides do their flow of energy and work. Let it flow where it needs to go. Come closer. I surrender to your healing. Come closer. Dear God, let your light shine upon us. Release. Release the emotion. Release the pain. Release the blockage. Let your spirit be lifted. soul be healed. Release the grief, the disappointments, the hurt. Let the light flow through you. Let this heavenly light reach you. As you're laying there on Mother Earth, absorbing and nourishing elements from Earth who is holding you, that uplift you, carry you through the wings of love, up, be a channel, be touched by this light, be touched by this love. Carry a prayer in your heart. Bring those who you wish to join you, to bathe in this healing energy. Dear Father God, let this energy flow freely. Say their name in your minds. You know best what they need. Let us be your channel. Let us heal our planet. Let us heal the animal kingdom, the ocean, the forest, the insects. Let this energy flow into the universe that you created for us. Let your love touch every cell of our bodies, mind, and soul. Dear Father God, the spirit healers, the angels, our spirit friends, we thank you for this healing energy. May this healing continue to flow freely from you to those who are in need. May your light fill the entire creation. Thank you. Thank you for your love. As you're taking a deep breath in, breath out. Bringing yourself back. Continue to allow this wonderful healing energy to flow through you. If you have some water beside you, have a drink of water. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Give it a nice stretch, nice and gentle, very gentle. As you bathe in this wonderful energy, thank you. Thank you very much.